Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather today. I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin, and we use proprietary weather maps to study the weather health risk for November 10th, 2025. We do keep additional graphics available at tpatw.com, and it's especially important and useful to follow those maps now. Monday's weather map will be rather simple. High pressure will be the major weather influence from the Rockies to the eastern seaboard, with an active low hanging on only across northern New England, Massachusetts to Vermont to Maine, and east to New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. The east will be cooling dramatically, the west warming up. Looking at pressure change, that one weather element typically recognized as being significant for sensitive individuals, falling pressure will be building from Montana to Minnesota and from the Texas Panhandle across Kansas and up into the Dakotas on the backside of that high pressure center. In the east, falling pressure will be stretching across Vermont and Maine into New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. But rising pressure will be the rule from eastern Texas, across the south from Louisiana through Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia, and then up the eastern seaboard through the Carolinas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New Jersey, and New York. Looking at POI, or that change in the availability of the oxygen in the atmosphere, there will be a risk of migraine along the shallow coastline of Oregon and Washington, but then moving east and then everywhere east of a line from eastern Texas to Indiana, taking in the south and the southeast, the middle Mississippi, Tennessee, and Ohio valleys, and especially intense along the eastern seaboard from Florida to New York State. There will be a risk of asthma and arthritis across Montana and up the plains from Nebraska to the Dakotas. And then moving east, there'll be a risk of asthma and arthritis across New Hampshire, Maine, and the Canadian provinces of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather. Your comments are appreciated, and if you hurt, let us know where you're located.